Hello there, how's it going? It's Matt here from Catt Guitar. Today's lesson is I'm going to explain how to read a chord box or a chord chart, some people call them. Today we'll call them a chord box. So what is a chord box? A chord box is a diagram which helps you learn a new chord. It shows you where to put which fingers and also which strings you should or shouldn't be strumming. So there's three key things we need to know to read a chord box. We need to know the finger numbers, which is simply 1, 2, 3, 4. So your little finger is the fourth and your first pointy finger is number 1. And we also need to know the fret numbers, which is simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. And we also need to know the string numbers, which we count from the bottom up on the guitar. So this one down here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the fat string at the top is our 6th string. So I'm going to show you two chord boxes. The first one is an E minor. So as you can see, it's looking at the guitar neck like that. So you can see your fret numbers and your string numbers. You'll notice there's two blue circles on the chord box. That's where we need to put fingers on the fretboard, and inside the blue circles are some numbers. They relate to our finger numbers. So in E minor we need finger 1 and 2, which is 1 and 2. So we just grab this. So as you can see on the E minor, there's fingers on strings 4 and 5 and they're both on the 2nd fret. So let's start with our first finger. Our first finger needs to go on string number 5 of the 2nd fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our 5th string, second one down from the top, the 5th one up from the bottom, and the 2nd fret is 1, 2. So we need to put our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Don't worry, it might sound a bit baffling at first, but it's literally 2nd fret, 5 up, first finger. So you should press that down there. And then our 2nd finger needs to go on the 4th string on the 2nd fret, which is directly underneath, there. So you should have two fingers on the 4th and 5th string of the 2nd fret. Okay, you'll also notice that there's some zeros or O's going across there on the chord box. That means it's an open string, which means we strum that even though we're not pressing any fingers on it. So let's put our E minor shape on, which is there and there, and then we strum all 6 strings. Just like that, and it should sound something like that. Don't worry for now if it doesn't sound like that. The initial part of learning guitar is remembering the shapes, and the sound will come eventually. So we strum all 6 strings on the E minor. So try and remember where you put your 1st and 2nd finger, and that is an E minor. Okay, so let's jump on to the next chord, which is a D chord. So as you look at this, there's some X's on the 5th and the 6th string. This means we don't strum them. So that is our 5th, that is our 6th. We don't strum them on D chord. So let's start building it from the 1st string up. So on the 1st string, which is this one, it's got a circle with a number 2 in it, which is our 2nd finger. So that means we put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, which is there. And then on the next string up, the 2nd string, that's on the 3rd fret, which is there. And that's our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret. And then on the next string up, which is the 3rd string, we put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret. So you created almost a triangle shape. So we've got 2nd finger, 3rd finger and 1st finger. And remember, we don't strum the 5th and the 6th. So on the D chord we strum from the 4th string down, so just like that. That's a D chord. So that's it basically. That's how you read a chord box. It shows you where to put which finger and which strings you should or shouldn't be strumming. So thank you very much. Don't worry if they don't sound crystal clear straight away. The first thing to do when learning chords is just literally remembering the shapes, and the clarity will come with time. Unfortunately your fingers get sore and they sound like this sometimes, but it will come. Just keep practicing and practicing and you'll get there. If you'd like to see any other videos, please comment below and I'll try my best to make them. Please like and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more videos I can make. So I really hope that's helped somebody out there. Any questions, just comment below. Cheers guys, see you next time.